Hi guys, it's Nishan. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be bleaching my very outgrown roots. So I'm going to show you guys how I do it and kind of the process and just go through everything. So yeah, if you guys like it. So I went to Sally's earlier today. Honestly, I don't know how all these YouTubers make videos like bleaching their hair and it's from like CVS or something. I'm just like, do they even sell the stuff to bleach your hair there? Maybe they must now. I've never seen it there. Like when I first started trying to go blonde, I was literally buying like box dye. Like there was no blonde at those stores. I don't know, it's weird. But if you're actually bleaching your hair, you have to go to Sally's because you have to buy like professional stuff. As far as my credibility, I've bleached my hair a bunch of times. This is just what I do. I'm not saying what I'm doing is perfectly right. This is just from all the experiences I've had, things I've learned from messing up my hair previously. So yeah, this is not like, I'm not a professional. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I'm just gonna give kind of like the basic things, like if you're a very beginner. So first off, if you've never bleached your hair, this is pretty much how the process works. So for the bleaching, you're gonna need a powder lightener and a cream developer. For the developer, it comes in 10, 20, 30, and 40. 40 is pretty much to never be used at home. 30 is the highest you should go if you're doing it at home, and it just depends kind of on what you need. So obviously like the higher percentage, stronger it is. So since my hair is extremely black, like I really shouldn't be bleaching my hair because it's completely black, and black turns to orange when bleached. So yeah, but I don't go to the salon because I think it's a waste of money, and I think I don't think you should pay that much to get your hair done. Hair is something that's so temporary. I went to the salon for the first time, was it last May, and I had to go in 2 sessions because obviously they don't want to damage your hair, and so they're very careful. So I had to go to 2 sessions, and each one was like $250, and then I also had to like tip. So I spent over $500, and then I ended up just bleaching over it like a couple months later anyways. So it was a huge waste of money, so I decided to not go back to the salon. And that's my preference. I'm happy with the way I do my hair, so that's why I just continue to do it at home, and I don't plan on going to the salon again. So for the brand, I recommend just looking at reviews and seeing what people say is good to use, because on the aisle there's tons of different brands that have different like powder lighteners and creamers and stuff. So the powder lightener I'm going to be using is from, I never had to pronounce that brand, that's Swarovski. So the reason I'm using this one is it's supposed to be like a better lightener than the rest. Like this one says it lightens up to 9 levels, and I think the regular ones that they sell at Sally's lift up to 5 or 6. And if you don't know what levels is, if you just Google like hair levels, it'll show you like from what to what, like, and so it'll lift you pretty much a bunch of levels brighter. And then for the cream, I'm just using, this is just like the Sally brand, I feel like, Salon Care. So I'm gonna be using these 2 for that. So I'm gonna be using that. I'm gonna bleach it twice, and then after you do that, it's gonna be yellow. That's just how hair comes out when you bleach it. So we're gonna have to tone it. So for toner, we have this, which is the brand Wella, which I feel like is the only brand that makes toner that's at Sally's. So I got it in T18, which is light ash blonde. So I want my hair to be kind of like a grayish blonde. Like I haven't toned my hair in a long time, so right now it's like definitely like more of a beigey color, but I want it to be pretty much like a whitish, volume only, don't use over 20. We're gonna do that toner, and then that'll tone out the yellow, and then that's what will make it nice. And then as far as keeping in the color, you're also going to want to get a purple shampoo. So the toner, when you put it on, it turns purple because since your hair is yellow, the purple is going to cancel out all of the yellow and brassiness. According to like the color wheel, it's like the opposite, so it takes out the yellow. So if you use purple shampoo, it'll help to just reliven it. Yeah, that was just a general overview if you have no idea about bleaching hair. So yeah, we're gonna get started. So I'm just gonna brush out my hair and section it out. So we have our 4 parts up. So now we're going to make the mixture. So I have this little bowl. You can get these at Sally's as well, but I have a bunch of them. So you're gonna also wanna make sure you have gloves, of course, because this is not good for your hands. Sorry, it's gonna be loud, but I have to open the window just because the smell is gonna be strong. So I don't wanna be inhaling it, so I have to open the window. Also, we're gonna try our best to not get any on the blonde hair because obviously the blonde hair is extremely processed already, so we aren't gonna not get any on there because that will not be good. I also have these metal foils, and this is just to help the hair process, because when, like for example, the scalp, when it has the heat on it, it processes faster. So if we put on all the hair, it'll get hotter and process faster. Okay, and then I have just this little mixer whisk spatula thing to mix that together. So you want it to be kind of creamy, like it shouldn't be too thick. So there we have it. It's like nice and creamy. It's like not too thick. It's like a good consistency. Okay, so we're gonna start here at the bottom, like I said, and the mirror is here, so I'm gonna be looking here just because, yeah, I don't want to mess it up. Okay, so we're just gonna go section by section. Okay, so this whole bottom half part is done. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do this next bottom part, and then yeah, we'll check in after that's done. Okay, so we look crazy and the whole bottom half is done. You can see here it's like lightening and like turning orangey, which is what we want. So now we're gonna move on to this top section here. Okay, so I look crazy. So before I let it sit and put on the timer, I'm gonna kind of go through and just check for any spots I might have missed or any spots that are dark. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes, so I still have like 30 minutes to go. Okay, let's just take a peek here. I'm just gonna lift the front here where the roots are. So as you can see, this one still is not as light since, like I said, I did do this one second, but it's bleaching pretty nicely. This is turning into nice yellow. This is still orangey, so hopefully as time goes, I'll get a little bit more yellow. So this is it with the bleach still in. All of this kind of white stuff will wash out, so we'll see how yellow it is once it's washed out. And then, yeah, I'll be back. I can't really feel myself washing just because of the layout of the bathroom. So yeah, I'm just gonna wash it out. I'm gonna wash it out with this, and then I will be back. Okay, so this is how it is. I just washed it all out. I'm gonna have to do a second bleaching because as you can see, it's still orangey. I don't want it to be more yellowy. So right now I'm just applying the Olaplex, and I'm gonna let this sit in for about an hour. And then I'm not sure if I want to bleach it again tonight or wait for tomorrow. So I'm not exactly sure what the next step is. We'll see. Hey guys, I have decided to be a little risky and try and bleach it again today. So it is a slightly damp, so I'm gonna put it over this damp hair, which is also kind of a good thing because it will dilute it a bit, so it won't be like fully bleaching my hair twice in one day, because since it is wet, it's not going to be as strong, you know what I mean? But since it's almost to the color I need it, I think if I do it like this, it will get me to where I need to be and not damage it as much. But yes, we're gonna put in this second round. I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did earlier, so I'm not gonna show it. I'm just gonna skip over it, but yeah, so I'm gonna go and do the second round right now, and I'll show you guys the results when it's done. Second coat is applied. I didn't do the foils this time just because I'm trying to like minimize as much damage as possible, so I just went straight and put it on just on the patches that needed it. So I'm gonna leave it on for maybe half an hour this time, and yeah, after this we should be good. So I just washed out the second bleach, and it's still a little orangey in places, but it's definitely yellow enough to tone it. So see if you see this, like some yellow here, but for the most part it's definitely light enough where we can now tone it. Oh, I put my hair through so much today. I'm just like, finally, okay, almost done. I'm just gonna let this dry a little bit more and then put in the toner, wash that out, and yeah, we're almost there, you guys, almost there. So post second bleach, about to tone. So this is the hair dry. As you guys can see, this hair is a complete transformation from what we started with. It's like this really cute like platinum gray silver blonde that I love, and I think it came out so good. I'm very happy with it. Please excuse this top patch right here. These curls were just like not having it today. They were just like, no. The reason the front part is not curled is because, so I forgot I didn't film a clip with my hair dry, so I was like, oh man, like my makeup's so good right now, let me just film it real quick. So I was like, let me wet my hair, put some curl defining in it, and then film this. And I didn't really wet the front of it that well, which is why the curls are not as defined as back here. So that's why it's kind of like that. So sorry, but we're mostly just focused on the color. Yeah, it came out really cute. I love it. Thank you for coming on this hair color journey with me, and yeah, subscribe and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks guys, bye.